Happy Single Sundays, everyone. We're still talking about a culture of real, creating capacity for healing and breakthrough. So I want to talk to you about something today that may be a little touchy for some people. A lot of times we don't like to talk about touchy issues or touchy matters. Sometimes we want to keep things hidden, but we want to go to the hidden spaces today. I want to talk to you about something private. We want to go to your private areas today. We want to talk to you about masturbation. That's an area that many people struggle with, battle with. And oftentimes we say, well, I'm not harming anybody. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not out there sinning openly. I'm not out there, committing adultery or fornication. It's just something I'm doing in my own private time. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not out there sinning. But in actuality, God considers that a sin. Even though you're doing it privately, you're doing it on your own time, God sees that as a sin. You're saying, I'm not bothering anybody. But don't you know you're feeding that spirit of lust? You're feeding that sin. You're feeding that spirit of lust. God sees that as a sin. So I want to encourage you to not allow that sin to overwhelm you. The more you do it, the more you're feeding it. The more you're doing it, the more it's causing you to enter into a place of lust. The more you're doing it, the more it's causing you to be drawn away from God. The more you're doing it, the more you're causing it to cause you to lose the battle of self-control. The more you're doing it, the more you're causing it to draw you away from God. God wants you to win. And if you're going to be real, you have to be real in the area of discipline. And the more you masturbate, the more you're losing in the area of discipline, the more you're losing in the area of sexual purity. God wants you to be pure, not just when it comes to fornication and adultery. God wants you to be pure in keeping yourself, and that includes masturbation. So in this culture of real, God wants you to be pure in keeping yourself, even when it comes to masturbation. So be real with you and allow God to purge you, even when it comes to that area of masturbation. And we will talk more on this subject.